Welcome to the Nightly News. I'm Lester Birmingham. Tonight's main story, one of the most popular Tacoma vendors, Pelfrey Built, might be in trouble. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday on Labor Day weekend, and I hope you are having a fantastic Labor Day weekend doing tons of fun things with your Tacoma. Unfortunately, this is another one of those videos I really wish I didn't have to make, but I wanted to get it out there, make sure you guys all knew what was going on with Pelfrey Built. Pelfrey Built did release a statement, which I will go ahead and post on screen now so we can discuss that. Okay, so before we get started, this is not going to be a bashing video or anything like that. We're just going to cover what we know so far because Pelfrey Built themselves did say in the thing I just linked they will be releasing another statement following Labor Day. Does that mean they're going to be releasing something on Tuesday or next week or next month? Who knows? That's sort of open for debate. So we're just going to go over what we know so far. Not going to badmouth Pelfrey Built because I think they've certainly earned their reputation. I even think they won like Tacoma World Vendor of the Year for at least a few years in 2014, 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely a great company I think we can all get behind, and they're, you know, as you guys know, I'm shopping around for front bumpers. They're certainly at the top of the list on my own personal preference for that. Again, not bad-mouthing anyone, not trying to, you know, be a rumor monger or anything like that, just covering what we know as of today. Okay, so I'll start just with going over what they said. The leadership and advisors of Pelfrey Built are in active discussions with potential investors to secure funding for the near future to continue business operations. Our intention is to right the ship within the next 45 days and begin taking new contracts to build cash flow. However, these plans are entirely contingent on the outcome of these discussions. We will release another statement after Labor Day weekend when we have a clearer picture of the negotiations. Thank you for your patience. So that is directly what Pelfrey Built said from the thing I linked just a second ago. And a few things about this stand out to me right away that I would love to get your opinion on. Okay, first, in specific quotation marks, they did mention they need to right the ship, which is admitting something is wrong with the company or the financial situation with the company, all that stuff. Again, I have no idea what that is. I don't think any of us do. Only Pelfrey Built knows what that is, but they are admitting something is wrong. And I think if you're shopping around with Pelfrey Built, you would have realized that, because even today I got on their website and tried adding a few things to the cart, which, you know, places like this that fab their stuff, they don't keep bumpers in stock typically. But even when you try to add anything from Pelfrey Built into the, shopping cart on the store, at least a few things I tried, some of the higher dollar items like bumpers and armor and stuff, it said it was out of stock or unavailable and you can't even add it to the cart. Next thing that stands out, they do say they are meeting with investors to secure funding for the near future, which also implies they are either out of funding right now or drastically low on funding. And again, if you've ordered anything that needs to be fabricated online for your Tacoma, bumpers, armor, all that stuff, you always have to pay for it up front, which sort of rubs a lot of people the wrong way. And I can certainly understand, because if you're dropping $1,000 on a bumper or a full set of skids, whatever, all that stuff, that's a lot of cash to throw around. And then you still have to wait usually at least 2 or 3 months before you actually receive it. So it's really discouraging when you read something like that that implies that they are out of money, because that means they have taken orders and taken people's money who have paid for in full, sometimes, a few months in advance, and have either run out of that money or are running out of that money. And this is where I'd really like to hear from you guys. If you have ordered something from Pelfrey Built and have yet to receive it, what are your thoughts on this situation? Because I think that would really start to scare me, especially, like I said, if you're talking about something like $1,000, you could always, maybe go through your credit card or however you paid for it and get it back that way. But I want to see what you guys think about this. Are you going to be patient with them? And again, they are going to release more information after Labor Day weekend, whatever that means. So I think jumping to conclusions right now is a little premature, but I do want to get y'all's opinion on what you think you're going to do if, worst case scenario, best case scenario, if you've already paid for something from Pelfrey Built but have yet to receive it. So please comment below if that applies to you. And the last thing from the statement I think we can take away, and I already alluded to it, when you try to go on their shopping cart online, you can't add anything to your shopping cart to purchase new stuff. And they did mention that, saying they would like to begin taking new orders, which of course implies they are no longer taking orders. I do find it kind of odd that even if you go on the homepage of Pelfrey Built, they don't have like a specific statement that I didn't see. I just checked it this morning that says we are no longer taking orders, all that stuff. And I'm not saying Pelfrey Built has done this, but I've seen plenty of other Tacoma vendors, either on Tacoma World or on their websites, who have sort of come into like negative publicity because they do not do a good job communicating with the customers, whether it's future customers or especially communicating with customers who have already forked over their hard-earned money for products and have had issues with it when they received it, or, you know, the monstrous lead times where it's been months and months and months and they still have not gotten their products. So hopefully Pelfrey Built will not fall into that trap. I'm sure you guys all remember what happened to All Pro. I don't know, it's probably been 6 months now. It seems like it was just yesterday, but I definitely don't get that vibe from Pelfrey Built. I've never purchased anything from them myself. They seem like a solid stand-up, family-owned company, and I know they're based out of California. So hopefully, I do want them to be able to right the ship, as I think we all do. When you start shopping around for armor, bumpers, all that stuff for your truck, Pelfrey Built's usually probably right at the top of your list, so fingers crossed they can get this turned around. That's it for all the discussion points for this video, and I am glad because I can feel the sun hitting the back of my neck, magnifying my already horrendous redneck tan. Okay everyone, that will do it for this video. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your Labor Day weekend. I will of course do a follow-up video when Pelfrey Built releases whatever statement and update they have, hopefully next week sometime. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, comment something below, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you are notified every time I upload a video, which is at least twice a week. Please help me grow the channel by sharing it with your friends and family on social media. Enjoy the rest of your Labor Day weekend, and I will see you in the next video. I'm Lester Birmingham, signing out.